taking refuge, 3 jewels, and you can say, I'm pay homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. So Buddha is not a blind faith. The Buddha didn't mention, say, oh, you're going to pray for me and you will successful. If you're not pray for me and your life is miserable, or say you will offering me some flower and candle or the butter lamp and so forth, then I will give you a lot of blessings. If you didn't offering me, I didn't give you any blessing. That's kind of not the Buddha enlightenment. The enlightenment is how to become, right at the beginning, we all beings, many different the lifestyle. Even the human beings, there are different karma, different lifestyles, Some livelihood, your good karma. You're just right rebirth. Your family is so luxurious. Nothing worried financially, health way, education way, because you have already good karma. The good karma is not coming middle of nowhere. The Buddhists believe life after life after life. So this built, so this way see life is a little different. Maybe they don't have the material part of the luxury, but inner is so rejoicing for the whatever they have satisfied, not too much, So this way, Buddha's lifetime, and someone wanted to follow the Buddha always so clear, say, allowed your family members give you permission, are you free decision, are you sure you become Buddhism? So Buddha didn't say, oh, that's it, you will come, my teaching, one time you will become in Buddhism. No, Buddha was just giving flexible to the benefit. Buddha is not a founder of the religion, Buddha is a founder of his experience to share the all sentient beings. Buddha said, Serje Dawe Sershindu, Lakbartala Ngaiga, Langwar Chaji Kujir Men. So Buddha always so clear. My teaching, as you can see, is for you suitable or benefit or not. If there's no benefit, you can put aside. You can do the other things, So if you see something more benefit, you can use, you can share. So sometimes, as the people thought, Buddha is, founder of the Buddhism, Buddha also looks like maybe, forced to the other society become Buddhism. Buddha is not a missionary. Buddha is not a founder. Buddha's giving is the whatever nature it is introducing. So then the people practice, follow the Buddha, and then they benefit. Physically sort of more relaxing, mentally get some peace in mind. Then want practice more benefit because you have very clear mind, you understanding the others' difficulties, you also understanding the what I wanted in good things, the same as the others. That's the way Buddha expanded his love to all sentient beings. It's a big project, it's not small groups, So it's not easy for us to see what is the difference between Buddha and ordinary. 당에 디셰비유 tomba 좀된 대당 아니 셴게 다직 tombal로서 왜 개월 가리어서나 다자그 tomba 좀된 대기 아니 키랑 알라 추어 부바 있는 게 키랑 우드부터 칠럽되기 알라 추어 뭐 부나 아 키랄라 칠럽되기 면서 된다 보기 말해서 그래서 tomba 좀된 대디 선제 탐제 코르발레야 대벌 제와 안텔이야 탑된바 산제라니야 아니 람르바 신도 되네 아니 람 당벌이야 로존 디레지 치고래 람 니벌 디레지 치고래 타말 디체네 아니 코르발레 두토그레스 아니 키란조 양 나나 실롭죠 전된다고 용거리 이나의 키란조 내 시야발라 대버치고 말에 당부 딱제체 냠녀사 안 데들 용거 유나 Shenla Tita Wug, Pandeshe Jona, and the Pendo Yores, what in the Sumberes, to the Shubi. So, because in the long times ago in the India, different small kingdoms, and kingdoms there, some family members, in the Western country also they have, what you call slavers, right? Generation to generation, you are the human being, but you don't have any freedom for yourself. You belong to somebody. So if maybe the person escaped to the some maybe near the Buddhist community and try to temporarily escape and hiding, and the community didn't know this person is his own choice to come practice Buddhism, or he has any other reason behind. So this way the Buddha always asks question. You allow to your permission your families, allow to the kings and the early days, these days, of course, especially the West, and a lot of freedoms, and most you have 2 or 3 religions already you have. You have some you become Jewish become Buddhisms. Some as the Christian become Buddhism. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. Whatever you have, you can exit. Like see, I have here one shawl, and second, and cold, third. It's nothing wrong. It's more, it's good. But sometimes practical one, if you have 2 or 3 cars, your mind says, I have 3 cars. But actually you cannot drive 3 cars, only 1 cars, So likewise, tonight we have here, how is the begin Buddhist practice. So you need, they said, we taking refuge on Dharma, Buddha, and Sangha, and we not criticize any other sect, religions, or persons, what do you call here, privacies, we not say this, she looks like, or he looks like their religion and my religion. I think better one is here say, right, this is not your business, this is the best way. Whatever they pray, this is not our business, their business, or their benefit. So for follow the Buddha, I think then we need follow the Buddha. That's good for the beginning. Buddha said, Digpa Jiang Mechashings, do not harm any sentient beings, directly or indirectly. Gyawa Pusum Tsokwache means do virtue and good things, such as love and compassion, anytime, anywhere. So this is the essence of Buddha's teaching. Digvajjaya Mechashing means he is showing to all the non-virtues sessions. If do non-virtues, the 10 non-virtue, and the consequences bring to us to the rebirth and the lower realms and many things. But we can imagine we are right now the human beings. We have all facilities, richness, but our complaint mantras never end. Always something's a complaint. This wrong, this wrong, this wrong. And so if you rebirth the animal realm, you have not much choice. If you are maybe the sea animals such as fish, or land animals such as maybe deers, and here United States, right? Hunting seasons come, your life is very short. You rebirth fish, fishing men in the boat, loading in the water, your life is suddenly. The human beings, if you are some sickness and death, is naturally, but nobody coming to eat for you. So this kind of precious human life, sometimes we didn't recognize how much we have capacity to help ourselves and others. So Buddha said, precious human life, Tenjorgi Milu Rinpoche. There are many different beings we call the 6 realms, the biggest one, or 6 departments. They only say precious human life. They didn't say precious tiger or precious hungry ghost. No, they don't have. Around the 가속으로 비게 텐저로 밀루 rumbuchen 자 첨부 송네 로와 리투게 나네 간이스나 텐저로 밀루 rumbuchen 딜라데네 아니 랑게 통 루토바 셴게 통 루토바 찬디 통 루토바 차치메 통 루토바 텐데 누가 요베 다니직 섬궁원의 캬와요 말이 시대월 식베닝 부스 섬제 탐제를 요르데 루딘 딜라 상해 요장 텐저로 밀루 rumbuchen 추신도 자와 고토바디나 아니 샘디 샘진 셴레 샘 장와 리바 당와 인장 아니 개와던 디바 랑와다错바 어 텐데게 빵랑 와신 벌더니 대부양한테는 상행이래 아니 상와래 토바 안 대부 상원 토바이나 야 란자마인 바 샘진 셴라야 팬토바 코르발레 두누바 텐데게 안누바 용거레스. So the Buddha is teaching always introduce, Buddha's as giving for, I always say Buddha is the maybe first professor of research, the humanity, how to finding the peace and happiness, He is curious, he is searching, he is introduced other yogis, Mahayogis, and during the Hindu great teachers, I want something project to be free from all suffering. Do you know how to do that? So there's those great yogis, Mahasiddhas, Indian Mahasiddhas. They don't have good answer, but asking how. Remember the Buddha's life stories begin and it's just see the death, birth, and aging. Those conditions built for him to wondering, does it happen everyone? And then his friend said, yes, this happen everyone. So there's a Buddha understanding the one ordinary human being can become like Buddhahood. So that is where he tried to, all the competitions, art, musician, exercise, or you call the sport, nobody can beat Buddha. So Buddha is already enlightened, but kindly come back to the earth to liberate, showing how to be free from. So they don't have the good answer. Buddha is meditate, exercise. Then he found all the seed as our own illusion mind, our own ignorance. So this only our own can purify. The somebody can guide, like the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha is a guiding, supporting, inspire, but the individual, they need action. For example, somebody cook the food, but somebody, all the, like Buddha's teaching is like food, Orally, you can just open any pages. You not need new developing your mind. You have any problems, you can open the Buddha's teaching, you will knowing what it mean. So first, Buddha is showing ordinary family, human beings, rebirth. Of course, the historical or biography said, as soon as Buddha's rebirth, it's very different. You say, I will walk this large earth in the seven stuff, in the seven lotus flower, and so forth. The ordinary way, he is a human being. He's a human being. He was born in Nepal and so forth. But then his teaching is so inspired. Right now, after the 2000, more than 500 years. And Buddha's teaching is this day, one of these days, how many universities in this world? There's so many, so many famous, so many professors. Somebody research going to in the space, moons and Mars and make a rocket. Some professor can making or engineering making go to the under the waters. Somebody making some big bombs and guns and all kind engineering thought. But those cannot bring in the inner peace. So Buddha was a symbol, but this called chik tongni kain, but tene kunji tongni. So Buddha saying, if you understand that the one is the essence, the emptiness, this can exercise to the whole activities, every activities. So that is where if you become the first Buddhism, you need taking refuge, 3 jewels. So Buddha is like very specialized doctor. Sangha is the nurse practitioners. They are a lot of experience, what they needed for the patients. And Dharma is the medicine, So this is called Karbu Chikdu. The white pill can all disease cure. Of course, if you know the pure love and all beings becoming your friend and your family, it's very powerful. Our love is very divided, I love this person very, very much, but I don't like this one, it's very, very hate, See, it's very opposite. So this kind we know, this kind we're learning the Buddha's teaching. So this way, the Buddha's teaching is like medicine. We have always something changing physically, body, mentally. Today I want from here 1 hour drive west and see some friend. The husband is 88 years old, the wife's 83. It's very energetic. And he's always working, he just retired, 88, okay? And I said, you need to a little bit relax. And he said, you're right. I'm not any more younger, So that is where you see the people do this kind practice or work for a long, long time. Now sudden or rich, then recognize, now I need to rest and relaxing in my mind. So the Buddha's teachings giving for individuals and benefit, how to become in the healthy body and a happy mind. This is very relevant because mind is the, if you're anxiety too much or worry too much, this the taking our own unhealthies, with some sort of becoming the immune system is less energy, and then anxiety is more power. So your peace and happiness looks like unrecharged battery, something like that. It looks like battery, but it's not working. So the practice, the Buddha's teaching, there are many things you can learning, starting book, circumambulation, recitation, developing bodhicitta, many things. We all count part of the Buddha's practice. But most important is to release the attachment, holding. The attachment to holding is didn't give you freedom. So this way the one great Dom Domba Kyewen Jungne, they also Avalokiteshvara as a manifestation. The founder of the Kadamba, there are 3 masters, Master Adisha, Master Dom Domba Kyewen Jungne, Master Ngolek Besherab. So Dom Domba Kyewen Jungne is one of the attendant, your students or devoted one, and he's circumambulated in the temple, and he said, oh, your circumambulated temples are wonderful, but you need to do practice. Then he does, okay, counting, circumambulation is not a counting practice. I think I will read more text, He read, and the great master said, oh yeah, you read good, but you need more practice. And he tried to prostration and all kind try, and end of the his teacher said, you need more practice. So all those things are part of the practice. For example, we have the 6 paramitas. Remember the Dana paramita, Shila paramita, and the Panjan paramita, and so forth. So those 5 Paranjana paramita is the part of the wisdom paramita. The wisdom paramita looks like trunk, a tree. The other is like branch. So the most important is that we need to the mentally ready to go, This is, I think, very important. For I'm not saying you guys, I think you guys already maybe ready to go. I have stuck a lot. There's my. So this is many my's. You have no more freedom. So again, today I went to my friend's house. They are super clean because they effort to clean and they're less think. Then I learned that I said our new resolution in the 2022. I will do things like that. Keep in clean means less messy. So this is you need clean means you have already messy. Everything's everywhere. But they're organized, everything's everywhere. You go to their room to room, any rooms. So sometimes some people say, please don't go to these rooms. This means you have everything's everywhere. So no organized. So Dharma is the same. We need let organized. We need to rejoice in how wonderful we have precious human life. How wonderful we recognize the karma. It's not somebody making you karma, but it's good for you, like jacket and size good for you, color good for you, this benefit for you, nothing else, somebody. Likewise, we're developing and then to benefit many beings. For example, if you're cold outside and you're warm jacket, you are healthy. If you didn't bring the jacket, you are sick and you cannot teach. See, your health is connected with others. The others' happiness and your happiness, others' happiness. So that's why Buddha, some early the Western people thought, saying, young you the Buddha, Shinutundrup, say he's not a good father because when his wife needed to raise the son, he skipped, he didn't help. So now this ordinary thing. A Buddha helped to raise one son, no problem, but just one son. Now Buddha raised whole 6 realms, People say Buddha means is some sort of the peace and the landmark. If you see somewhere in the Buddha statue in the rock or on the road, people say, oh, this is maybe some garden Buddha or something. Garden Buddhas, you go this garden, you get something what? Peace and mind. So this kind is the Buddha's, we call see-through liberation. Buddha's image, this kind of power. There's excellent to call 82 minors and 32 measures come from practice. So that is where Buddha gives the many different subjects, many different teachings. So that's why first, and you will know what is a Buddha. If we become Buddhist, what kind of benefit, what kind of quality? So I will tell you some of the stories. One of the Paranjana Paramita in the chapter called Takdu Ngu. So da amalange dishugu karsana sanje gi samje thamje gi thondo thangbu chanju chodo thugjewa ane thar sanje bala samje thamje gi thonle ya zomba nang ne ane sanje samje shenda mandawa mi shenda mandawa ane chen sangbu sumju soni de beje sangbu jeju gi jebe rangshin de ane samje la chamba da ningje de samje thamje gyunyo mo sebar chewa sherab gi dome oda dedawu gi chanju gi sem rumbu che sanje gi gyula ya chung tene sanje gi samje thamje niring mewa sanje gi chudi sung tene sanje 동반이 통 다르침부 또 선도 되는 산제 생각들에 차버리스 배낭 아주 배낭 링거든나 산제 군제는 그 산제 군도서 섬리야 시디용야라고 지 람산 요아레스 다다그나시 산제 그 군자고 언정 그 시디유나 아니 꾸딜이야 천다 스페제 상보용야디 산제 그 추제는 나거래 세당 안그란도 산제 그 숭르블라 냠르 제야데 개와 상보래 야 산제다 유리하게 아니 상원찬도 그래 어디래 주시고니 so Buddha's wisdom is there are no measure, we go for immeasurables. So Buddha's always thinking how I can make the community is better. Because Buddha was, in the ordinary way, he's not need hard working. He is, good place to rebirth, luxury family, He has, he has good insurance. He has good stock market. He has everything, but this is temporary. And this, he was born not the same family. Then rebirth again, ordinary way. So this way what kind is the benefit, the teaching? So we have so many Buddhist biographies, right? If you will see, if you are young kids, you're going to show in Jakarta. It's a very wonderful documentary with the English and other language. So Buddha's how to become young age, what kind he has knowledge and love and compassion. So then the later we follow the Buddha's teaching and we follow what the Buddha say. This is my way or highway, it didn't work. We follow the Buddha and we follow the Buddha, Same as you want to go to Marine, you must follow your captain. And you will go to the Air Force, you need to follow your captain. So they're not two different. Say, I want this one, but I go this way, it didn't get it. So remember, Buddha didn't say you must follow me, but we want to follow the Buddha. So this way first, or try to not arrogant mind, We're not perfect one day, but we try to easy to recognize a thought, say, useless mind, some sort of the jealous or anger, and you recognize, so this is not good because it's destroying the others and myself. So my duty is at least, my duty is to protect, but not protect the others, but at least not damage your own peace and happiness. So that's why you need to recognize slowly in appearance, in your mind is sharp to catch when they are rising strong negativity mind. And it takes time for many. Remember, we follow Buddha means not one semester or one class is not like that. A rest of life, Sometimes some people say, oh, I chanting or counting many numbers. It's great, inspire. But the most important point is, how's your mind now these days? Every day is equality, no anger, no jealous, no hatred. Everything's wonderful. Buddha said equality mind. Then you will say, I'm, one taste label. For me, no clothes, But still, so we were learning the Buddha's the teachings, and then we hear first go to some gom. First, we need to hear, must hear the real Buddha's teaching, Buddha's text. With a little bit to understanding, you can hear, and then you can exercise this good for you or not. And then text. There are three teachers. First person is your teacher. For example, our parent is the first teacher. They first teach how to say, how to walk, and so forth. And then some kindergarten teachers. Then maybe you will list all the school different teachers and spiritual teachers. So those outside how to walk, how to do that. And then the most important is the book is your second teachers. These days, iPhone is your teachers, very powerful tool. In our hands, looks like magnetic. Just any free time, just only holding phones. In your homes, so many objects, but not much. Some objects didn't touch it, Some very good books, not touching. But home, the phone is, we already hear many times, unseparable, Unseparable, almost non-duality, me in the phone, something like that. And then somebody sent a little bit text message, what are you looking for, it didn't send it. Then you're upset, Beginning there, you're holding your phone and upset somewhere. And sometimes, very powerful, and you will just hit in the ground. Your phone is, broken. and your anger is still not satisfied, So now you lost 600 or 800 or whatever you lost. You need to buy, happy to buy, because you when you throw, how you're strong to throw. Now you need to, so same as the karma. Small conditions change good karma, good action, and then there's coming back the result. And bad karma also same. The Buddha's teaching is very useful. We will mistake in countless. Buddha always say you mistake, yes. But when you fail, you need to stand up. Wherever you fall, you need to get up. When you make something mistake, you need to purify it. I think this is very, everyone can, make sense to do things. So that is why we need to learn if you want to follow the Buddha's teaching. And there's so many resources. First, only you need to see who is the Siddhartha. How do he become Buddha? Just for us, easy, lazy, room temperature, 70 temperatures, and every comfortable way become Buddha, or he's hardworking. If Buddha needs hardworking, oh boy, we need hardworking 10 times more. Buddha said, you all do not need any hardworking, because I give you this text, and tomorrow you will become Buddha. We are so fortunate. We not need to stay here. We just go right away. So Buddha said, Buddha cannot give his power to the people. Just Buddha showing example in the text. That's the Buddha so great. 84,000 teaching means the individual, the capacity, what they needed, whatever they have needed to teachings. So that's kind of Buddha's need to, we call it Kirap, Buddha's biography. And also Don Zangnun, the sutra, the scholar in stupid something, that's combination book. I think they have the English. So you can look, Buddha is the 500 lifetime to rebirth the animals. 500 and more than, some of course, countless, 500 ordinary human beings. The motivation is so powerful, whenever needed, just right away to appearance. Male, female, any species, mammals, human beings, they are needed to those kind of skillful method. So if we know Buddha's how develop for the benefit of sentient being, then we will say Buddha, as soon as you can hear the Buddha, your hands automatically touching the heart, pay homage. You knew Buddha's how much done for us, So that's why you will offer to the candles and flowers and nothing, You can offer or the fruit and anything. The Buddha, it doesn't matter. You can give the expensive fruit or nothing, but we need to feel good. We're making for accumulate merit. We're ready to go. Some stinginess. We say, okay, we can offer to today nice flower, and you can put the flower and room. It feels good, and your room is very pretty, and you can some fruit and something offer from the Buddha. You feel good because you knew this is some very a special object to offering. So that's kind to how to begin. Then the Buddha, 29, he skipped his palace, he renounced it. So Dom was early say, the best practice, renounce it. Renounce it means, like here, I was joking, like Zen practitioners, what they call, no attachment, Sometimes they have vacuums. That's called, there's a Zen vacuum, because no attach to the wall. But still it's a vacuum. So that's kind of we need it, That's why your body, mind is so healthy. Good happen, you will enjoy it. Something's bad happen, you already know it happens, because you looks like preparing. Anything's preparing. So now, if you becoming practice Buddhism, then you will say, I'm taking refuge. And then whoever giving you or taking refuge, the cut and piece in hair, The Hindu traditions, some family member pass away and they commemorable the holding in the central hair, but they're cutting the all rest of the hair. But the some in the central they're holding. This means commemorable. It means they're becoming attached. The Buddha said attachment is a root to holding. That's the first cut attachment, Then some give for Dharma names, and then the peace card. They say do not harm any sentient beings. So this is sort of your certificate. You will becoming Buddhism. Then now you are more exercise. Try to not 10 virtues or 10 non-virtues. Try to 10 virtues, let a higher number. 10 non-virtues, try to less numbers. Sometimes 10 non-virtues much, much higher, different conditions. And so that is where how begin. And then you become some routine. If you have some picture of Buddha, in the morning, you need to see the Buddha face. How wonderful I have one more day life. I need to become like you or Buddha, then benefit many beings. And you just offering the water offerings, you drink coffee or tea offerings. This makes you become always a Buddha in your mind. Coming home, 3 prostrations, your days may be good, may be bad, but you're still alive, And you very anger on the way, but when you see the Buddha, everything's melting. Buddha said, do not anger, it's not good. Remember, when you see the Buddha's picture, oh yeah, Buddha said, anger is not good. So likewise, they're always guiding and catch up in our own mind. So then there's some sudden prayers, try to meditate. Then you becoming routine, Oh, today I have good feeling, I practice a couple hours. The next day, no, I'm very exhausted and something. So this kind needs to balance and commitment stronger. Especially you're sick, you need to get up. Because if you're sick means you need to prepare, Hopefully you will getting better soon. Maybe sometimes the other way, If you sleep is longer as a benefit, we can sleep whole life. You remember, someone's 40 years old, 20 years you already sleep. What do you get it? Still you need more sleep, Then what do you get it? Not much. Of course, you need 5 hours or 6 hours, whatever you need to pray. When you get up, try to, the first thing is first, to appreciation and some pay homage to the 3 jewels. I try to today in my body, speech, mind, developing in more 10 virtues, less 10 non-virtues, things like that. What is 10 virtue and what is 10 non-virtue? This is sort of the teaching of the Buddha's sort of the law. Buddha didn't make new law. Buddha said those as caution. For example, sokjeva means killing. Killing is not pleasant. How we know? If we're small headache and we're not happy, you're coughing, continue maybe 3, 4 coughing, you will doubt, oh, maybe I COVID-19, I'm coughing, I have fever, I need to go to check tomorrow. So that's kind we will attachment so worry all the time. You need to release. Okay, I'm here. I will try my best. Remember, in our prayer say, I'm sick, happy to sick. The Buddha didn't say, if you're sick, sleep whole night, on the whole day, whole week, This prayer is very inspiring. Prayer book, page 52. If you are sick, happy to sick. You die, happy to die. How we can make when you are sick? That's what you need to founding. Lord Gambo said, "Nasa kewe shini ibe mibang." If you're sickness and also very painful, that's just your spiritual teacher. This give you some impermanent right of the life. Say, remember we talked before. If you are home, of course you have partners and kids, then it's not suitable. Otherwise, you're alone, your room. You need to put in your wall inside 4 different directions, 4 ladder. And you pillow this way, and you can see this left side the wall, you can see. And you need red ink, big ones, death. You know, the 4 immeasurable. You need death. You need more sleep or death first. I think we stay more lives better than death soon. So this means, what is it you, if you will get up, 1 hour practice, then you die, you're satisfied. You try to, oh, I'm so bad at sleeping, but I like practice, but still I need sleep. You die. Oops, you didn't benefit. So that is why 1 word, Tibetan called midagba, right? Chiwa, first one's tenjer nikawa, precious human life, 1 word, And the second one, chiwa midagba, impermanent. Third, and then the cause and condition, things like that. 4 thoughts is in your room. If your family is with a number, then you can small number is your night table. Only you can see. This is very powerful to become a strong practitioner. See, people live in a mountain, yogis and yoginis. They are long hairs, right? But if they meditate, become sleeping, remember, there's some hook touching to the ceiling and that tap into your hair. So that's why it's not punishing, it's training. That's why they see yogis and yoginis sleep, wake up, same place. Nothing much change. It's so simple. So we need a lot of mattress, this one, comfortables, and king size and queen size. Oh my God, so many things. Yogi live the mountain, no king size, no queen size. So they become comfortable physically and mentally. When they die, without any single attachment, the body, meditation positions, or maybe lay down the right positions. So because there's no attachment. It's not easy, no attachment, this takes time. So that's why first we learning to, you make your routine. What need things to do? Morning, simple things, the water offering, candle offering, those not expensive. Evening, must take out, clean. When you offering to the small cup or bowl, you're thinking size like the universe. Essence, the crystal water is offering. Flower is a universal flower. You can imagination. Just action is small, but you imagine always big. Then end of the take out, the flower or water is bring the flower, not need to throw. And you washing, you thinking, washing your mind, washing your body. Any place, anytime, connection to your spiritual life, connected. Any works. So especially you come to the temple or your own shrine, it's not important how big or size, is not the case. But you have your own zone, your meditation place. You knew this place is special for you. So that is kind of routine. Then before the sleep, our teachers, especially the retreat teachers, said before sleep, you must read some special mind training texts, such as the Lord Gamboba's Jewel Ornament Liberation, or the 100,000 Song of Milarepa, or Buddha's biography, something, some, few lines you can read in sleep. This too, they bring to understanding your circle, and also the positive, the energy circulation, and also good for your heart and mind, body, everything. Tomorrow wake up, sometime you're understanding, last night you read, but you don't know its meaning. In the morning, so fresh mind, oh, now I know what I wrote that last night. And before you sleep, lot disappointed, today my day is not good because why he said this, why she said this. So full of the upset and anger, go sleep in the bad circulation. And tomorrow you wake up and you're so hairy, back pain. You don't want to go to work because you have no more left good energy. Everything looks like turn on the air conditions whole night, bad energy to circulation. So that's why I see how to sleep. Buddha always say, check what is your day, good or bad. If you did good, I did today follow the Buddha, developing little more love, more compassion. When somebody say very bad word, I was very fortunate I didn't reply anything. Now end of the day, I'm so satisfied what I've done today. So this kind will increase our own knowledge. So then the prayer book, this prayer book is very powerful. Remember, the Buddha's teaching always say everything is our mother's. Ordinary way say, he is my friend, he is my enemy. They're two different mentality. One is close, one is need to go far. So they hear the page 2 beginning the prayer book. Dala dangwar chebe da nubar chebe gig tarwa dang tamje kembe pardu chobar chewa tamje ji zo chebe manang kada nyambe semje tamje dewa dang den dunghe dang te nyurdu lana meba yantabo zobe chanjuk rumboje tawar cha. So people who beginner practice, you need to reciting this one is a day. You just read again. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and emanations, may the experience and happiness be separate from suffering and sublly was established in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. That's very powerful. When you see, I don't like this person, and you say, and the enemies also become liberated. Now I'm building these enemies. So you can say, I'm not really good Buddhist. I'm trying, try again. Then your mind, slowly training is becoming a routine and better. You can see mind training is very difficult, yes, but we can training others, not so bad. You can see there's somebody training the dog. The owner cannot training the dog because too much love, and they don't want to top love. Whatever dog wanted, and then dogs biting the neighbors, make noisy. But there are special dog training. Most you see, right? Somebody know how to dog training. And also I saw the one in England there, super mom or something, and the family member is not alone and fighting and just not working, or maybe some things, father with the boys play all the time. They didn't have the mother in the kitchen, or something. Their mom's coming to inviting their house, and she can figure out who's the root to making the messy in the family. So she will fix. Do you saw those the TV channel or TV show? What do you call this?
The one with the dogs is Cesar Milan, the guy.
Yeah, this he's I think South America somewhere. He is very any dog, any people say don't go close, but he will know how to training. He knew what the dog was missing.
Dog whisperer.
Yeah, so this way he know how to training, and you can see in South Asia, the big elephant they are training. There are many methods, some hooks, and I don't know. There's so many beat, and then the elephant is becoming slaver and training. But see, human being training any outside, big is the animal like elephant, to smaller is like rapid weekend training. But those training is very good professional, but they don't know how training for himself. So that's the Buddha's teaching is very unique. Called the, remember, the Tibetan word is Nangpa. What is it called? Nangpa means, remember, Nang is inside. Pa means watching inside, not watching outside. So there's always see anger arise. You will try when very angered in time, and you can look. Now you have the peace in mind. No, you don't have any peace in mind. You have front there delicious meal. You have no flavor. Everything's become ugliness because that's kind of power of the anger. So that's way, and slowly need to catch up. You know, your mind. You're going to see many great teachers said our mind like monkey mind. You know, always jump here, always jump here. Looks like very smart, but nothing finish. A lot jumping here and there. So that is where say meditate practitioners walk like elephant, always the same, not jumping. So that's where you see your mind become like elephant or monkey. Nobody knows, only you are your witness, you know. Then you can say, I'm the good practitioner or so-so. So remember, as takes time, but every time more experience. Every job, you know, you will cook. First ones maybe less salt or too much salt or lot liquid or less liquid and so forth. But then each time you can know what is the problems, where they come from, the solutions. Then you will become very professional. Same as, you know, practice. Try to polish in our mind. Nothing. We're not polish to the neighbors, no others. Polish ourselves. When we polish ourselves like in juicy flower, you become a juicy flower. Bees coming hundreds of miles because they have some juicy. If the flower already dry, the bee is not much interesting because you already dry. So that's the love and compassion, bodhicitta, wisdom, those and makes difference in society in our life. So this way, tonight I think I can stop here. And your homeworks, read the Buddhist biography. And also, I think last time I was the center in Virginia, I said, read this very simple, practical, easy to understand Buddhist life story. Remember the white cloud and old path, white cloud is something. That's very, very easy to understanding. And you can see how Buddhists, they have the skill. This is, you know, how do you begin there? Not need to go to high yoga tantra text. Oh, I like this and that. It doesn't work that way. So we always said, the beginner is beginner, you know, this way is good. If you were thinking one, I always say, the baby, there's a baby, is 1 week old. You're going to say, hey, can I share my pizza for the baby? No, you love the baby, but it's not time as the pizza because he is 1 week old. So the new practitioner just need to simple hearing the Buddhist biography. How is the Buddhist, you know, become enlightened? And then we will go to the sadhanas and books slowly. So tonight I just touching the page 2, this prayer book. And next Wednesday, continue. We can talk about or a little more deeper. So any question, I can take some question answers.
Lama, can you remind us what the 10 virtues and non-virtues are?
Okay. First, leftover soup. See, beginning the soup. Now conclusion the soup. 10 virtues. 10 virtues, 3 for the body, 4 for the speech, 3 for the heart. First, 10 virtue. 다 디콘주 개와주당 메기부주데 가레레스도 당에 던지 망고셰 다 디네 단다 고주 되는 거 그렇지. 다디 아니 남과 산계와 생내들 도마 개와주당 메기부주데 약보 좀 와신 아니 수수 개와주 제거도가 메기주 제거도가 아니 공무원 예갈라물 삼로다는 메기오 망의 제외는 샤과체 개와 망의 제외는 오와체 어디대서 레수이. So first the 4 no 3 in the body. Sokjewa means killing. Killing, your own directly you kill, or you tell to someone indirectly. And for example, in Tibet, a nomad place, and they say, oh, such a month I need to invite in a group of lamas, so I need to prepare food. They're not going to market. They will kill the sheep, whatever they have. Because nomad, they have only animals in the mountain. So now, see, monks going to prayer, unfortunately, sheep's life is cut, So, first one is you directly or indirectly, even though you're taught, I will kill this any mammals, species, or people, they're coming in the karmas. They always try to positive, but of course we're not always perfect, but try to that way. First, Sokjeva is the killing is one. Majimba Lemba, second is the stealing. It's not belongs to you and you stealing. There's people between the doubt who stole my this something, and there's the broken samaya everyone because you doubt here and there. But stealing is there is not good. That's the broken in one of the your body, and the stealing is very there are two ways, right? One stealing is without knowing. If you see people not there, you can steal, right? One is a rob, daylight, the rob. Tibetan kuma is without knowing to steal. Chakpa means daylight, this is fancy, especially women's, the fancy bags, want to go walk street and somebody bicycle or motorcycle, they will take. I saw in the Facebook, this kind. Either one, you're rob or stealing is always not good. This way, third, then third one is the social misconduct, as the husband or wife belongs to not you, or as a wrong place, such as the holy place, or wrong times, the woman's monthly is a period time, and you will those kind of forced to do something. Those is not time. So those the 3 in the body, and then the 4 in the speech. Zun is very bad for the lying. Lying is no benefit to you. Lying is not benefit others. Temporarily you lying, but orally when you're lying, feelings not good inside already. You're lying, and then you lost to trust. So that's kind of the first. Tama is a divided. Say 2 best friends and you will go there, gossip, say, oh yeah, she telling you, and you are very bad. Oh, she telling you this and that. Try to divide it. So you need to becoming, Dumba means becoming, oh, she telling you is so good, you are very good, and he telling you are the best. So they're becoming to make some super glue, becoming, not divisive. So that's the Tama. Then the Tsikzup is a harsh word. Then the Ngakye is chatter. Chatter, right? Useless chat like me. So take your time.
Like you.
So those 4 and speech, and then the 3 in mind. Naksim nusum log. The naksim means wishing for something bad happen this person. That's very bad. As soon as you are thinking this bad happen, sooner or later back to you. So now see how important. When you think this way, then you need to think, oh my God, this is very bad. I don't want this one. So you need to cling within 24 hours. You need to apologize to the person or secretly, please watch this out. What I did, mistake thought, candles and procession, something no longer guilty in the mind, Nusim, Naksim Nusim is similar. One is maybe something there, some base of the jealous, and are wishing maybe they don't have this kind of luxurious. I need more, but they don't need something like that. Then third one is a wrong view. Or someone said there's no karma, no heaven, no hell. Whatever you like, you can do. Looks like communist being. They say there's no heaven, no nothing. You can do whatever you do. So that's kind. And then the opposite. First, the body, 3. Sokjeva means, remember, if you are not killing, but you can protect their lives, liberate, animal liberate. Also maybe the human protect. There's so many ways. For example, I know here somebody is, they say, oh, this and that, the baby was, they don't want it. And then somebody said, please don't kill the baby. We want the baby, and we can give you everything. The baby was a mother's 3-4 months, someplace. And somewhere, they already, say, we will take care, but you need only birth. And those I know, so I know, and those kind of you protect the human being or animals. I always said, we have birthday always. And sometimes birthdays, not much. In Tibet, we don't know birthday much. But here, birthday is a very big deal. So this means, are you 365 days? Show what you birthday is need like that. We came this earth, such year. Today, I came this earth. I will liberate my age. Same, I can liberate. Because long time, I said I love chicken, but actually I eat it, those chickens. But no one said I love my dog. I hope you not eat your dog. But you say I love chicken means you eat it. So how many you eat chicken? You say I love chicken means it's very powerful, I'm always thinking this, I love my dog. I love chicken. Once, give something, once I'm ready to eat you. So today I came to this earth, so I will liberate the same my age. So that you can inviting a special kids, prayer, and then the kids also very happy. Now I need expensive, maybe some, if you're near the sea, you can buy lobster or fish, or even though you can buy a cricket, it's very cheap. And you can, some prayers, and then a release, and you feel so good, not every day, not every month, just once a year. So this kind of 10 virtues, 10 non-virtues become 10 virtues. It's the opposite. Sokjeva means not killing, but protect the life. Not stealing, but more offering generosities, right? Not on the sexual misconduct, but more moral ethics, right? And not lying, for more truth. So on and so forth, the opposite, 10 virtue, 10 non-virtue. There are, constitutions, there are many rules or laws. I think simple way to everybody know very well 10 virtue, 10 non-virtues. I think world is much, much better. Okay.
Thank you, Lama.
All right. So now, dedication.
on page 69.
Go ahead.
Do it in English.
Either one is okay.
Dorje Chung, Salopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Dalgopa, Magmo Drupa, and Lord Kumpa, please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kapi Lamas. By this virtue, may I achieve omniscience. By defeating all enemies, confusion, may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn may arise, where it is born may not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri, the warrior, realized the ultimate state, and as did Samantabhadra, I will follow in their path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruits. By the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings of samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Sri Kumpa Ratnashri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue to increase study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root, and lineage lamas, divine assembly of Yadam deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Yogins, Yoginis, and Dakinis, dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all sentient beings of samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth of the Sravaka of Pratyeka Buddha. May all other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading maras, and the hordes of demons experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great monotony of my flesh and the pervading clarity of Dharma. May I, in any case, be the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death and of Bhava.
Thanks, everyone, and you have a wonderful evening. And
Thank you, Lama.
we'll see you. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Yeah, see you at morning, and good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.